Now, America has reacted to China's rejection of the second phase probe into the origins of COVID-19. The US blamed China for holding on to an irresponsible and dangerous stance. The World Health Organization proposed a second phase of study into the origins of the coronavirus in China. The WHO's plan for a second phase of an investigation included audits of laboratories and markets in the city of Wuhan. But China has rejected these probe plans altogether. Now the US has called the Chinese opposition to the proposed probe irresponsible and dangerous. The US has maintained that it is joined by the other G7 leaders as well as the global community in calling for a transparent and independent analysis. The US has also urged China not to stonewall the critical investigation.
We have certainly seen the PRC's comments, again, rejecting phase 2 of a WHO study. We're deeply disappointed. Their position is irresponsible and, frankly, dangerous. Alongside other member states around the world, we continue to call for China to provide the needed access to data and samples. And this is critical so we can understand to prevent the next pandemic. This is about saving lives in the future, and it's not a time to be stonewalling. The G7 leaders together called for a transparent, evidence-based investigation, including in China. And after the phase 1 study, we were joined by allies and partners across the world in a joint statement calling for a transparent and independent analysis, expressing our concerns over the lack of access and urging momentum. It's clear China isn't living up to their obligations. What our focus is on is building this multilateral effort and support for putting pressure on and making clear that it's unacceptable and dangerous.
The first known cases of COVID-19 had emerged in the central Chinese city of Wuhan in December 2019. The virus was believed to have jumped to humans from animals being sold at the Wuhan market. Citing the conclusion reached upon by the joint WHO Chinese mission to Wuhan in January, Beijing has repeatedly insisted that a leak would have been extremely unlikely. In May this year, US President Joe Biden ordered to find answers to questions over the origins of the virus. Amid increasing pressure from the US for a probe of the Wuhan Institute of Virology, the WHO then proposed a second stage of the international investigation, which should include audits of Chinese labs as well. This development comes ahead of a weekend visit to China by the US Deputy Secretary of State, Wendy Sherman. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.